So when I was a little girl, like 3, 4, 5, I used to ask myself, why did I choose this family? Why am I here? It just seemed like it was such a struggle. I was 3, and I knew that we had been struggling for a while. It just seemed like my life was a struggle, and I couldn't understand why I would give up the freedom for the struggle. And then as I got 4 and 5 and had to give up the freedom of my imagination, the freedom of my own imagination for a struggle, for somebody to imagine, to get me to imagine nothing but death and dying and struggle, getting sick, aging. Somebody told me to imagine those things. They taught a lot of us to. And it was with purpose. But being able to be on the other side, I now am sitting here in tears because my imagination, like I haven't been sleeping well. Especially, I haven't been sleeping well. Partly was due because I was telling myself that it's hard to sleep without my husband because it feels super difficult to sleep without him. But I know that if I stop telling myself that, the difficulty will go away. But it's like, for some reason, I just want to hold on to it. Had to let it go so that I could dream. Because I'm not sleeping, so I can't dream. And I don't want to live in the bondage of somebody else's versions of the dreams that I've been having. I don't want those anymore. I want my own dreams. So I get to choose. And I choose me, and I choose my dreams. Whatever they are, because I don't even know right now. So whatever my dreams are, that's what's coming up. That's what's coming for me. And I can, and I will, and I do. I can, I will, and I do dream. I sleep perfectly. It doesn't mean that I love him any less. I sleep perfectly. And I love him just fine. I love him perfectly too. I sleep perfectly. And I can love him perfectly. I don't need anything or anybody to sleep but myself and my dreams. So I release the hold I had on anything different. I sleep perfectly. I get to dream. I can, I will, and I do even, and also if I sleep perfectly and I get to dream. My wildest dreams are alive. They are waiting for me. They are waiting for me to wake up and realize that I get to live in my authenticity. And that is, I am source. I am God. I am, and each and every one of us are. And that's how amazing God is. Each and every single thing, each and every one of us is God. And that's how amazing my God is. My God is amazing. My God is accountable. My God does not just go around destroying people, destroying babies, raping babies. That's not my God. That's a God somebody else sold me. And I choose to give it all away. I choose to let it all go. And everything I've ever heard outside of myself, because nobody has my answers. Nobody but me has my answers. Nobody but you has yours. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. If you don't listen to nothing else, nobody else, listen to yourself. This love affair that I get to have with I am, me, myself, and I, and all there is and everything. This love affair I get to have has been nothing short of amazing. Amazing. I mean, I ask for it and it shows up. Yeah, it's like it's been a progressive thing. That's been progressive. But I've been able to see how I've got love on my mind. That song is popping in my head. I got love on my mind. Holy cow. And I get to see, I get to witness, I get to be a witness to how much love loves me, because that was the secret that I was not fully knowing. How much love loves me, just for who I am, just for wanting to look at love at all times, for wanting to see love, for wanting to see myself reflected in each and everything that love is, for wanting, for not being afraid to look at love for as long as I can. To not have to look away from love, because I know and I can recognize me in every bit of it. Every bit of the love that shows up for me, I recognize myself. I see me, because it feels like me. It feels like I'm home. I am home. And I used to ask, why am I here? Why am I here? Why did I choose this family? And now I know why. Because it catapulted me. It did everything it needed to do to make sure that I got home. Every single person in my family, every single person in my life has did what it needed to do to make sure that I got home. Like, I clicked my heels. I am home. I am home. I've already followed the yellow brick road. I've already eased on down it. And now I'm home. So what goes on at home? I know what goes on at my home. It is peaceful. It is loving. It is kind. It is abundant. It is prosperous. It is healing. It is perfect. It's thoughtful. It's prosperous. It's giving. It is perfect. It is the perfect home for me. It is perfect. And it always was. And that's just the part I did. But I am so grateful to everybody in the role that they played in the stage play of Rihanna. Because I would not rather be anybody else except for me. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but here for real. And I got some shit going on with me in this 3D. But I know that my connection, my infinite connection, I've been in the OR for 2 days. You see this? I was sent to OR 8 my first day. Today, I was sent to OR 11. You nigga. 143 shows up all day long. All day long. And so do so many other things. I mean, it does not stop, and it will not stop. It won't stop. There's no stopping it. It's never going to stop. It's always going to show up for me because I'm always going to look for it. So I can always count on it because my God said that I could. That it is my head. It is my King. It is my God. It is my everything. God, myself, I am accountable. I am responsible. I am accountable for me. Ooh, look at this. My relationship with the divine, my divine self, is showing up in ways that feels like a divine partnership. I don't know if it's marriage. I don't know, whatever it is, but it feels like a divine partnership. It feels like as long as I look for love, as long as I look for the good, as long as I look for myself, I will see myself reflected in everything. That reflection will allow, it's like automatically looking in the mirror. So if I see a giraffe, it will see itself in me. If I see a monkey, it will see itself in me. If I see a lion, it will see itself in me. If I see a shark, a whale, whatever it is, what is inside it that is me will recognize me. So I don't have to fear anything because I will always recognize myself because I'm always looking for myself because I'm always looking for the very best because I know that I am the very best and because I'm always looking for love and I know that I'm loved and I know that I am loved. This is a knowing that I have not had like this. But every time I go to say those words, memories come in of times when I showed up for myself as God. When I thought that God was outside of me. When I thought that God was somebody named Jehovah who lived far away, who did, evil things. Sound like Satan to me, but they say that Satan was more evil. I couldn't really see how, but the things that they had Jehovah doing, they just said was good. But it looked like it was the same things that the person they said Satan was doing or was going to do or was trying to do. Although for some reason their Satan had more followers. Because the road was broad and spacious with Satan. He had all the followers. And Jehovah ain't really have none. And for some reason we were supposed to want to be a part of the crowd that didn't have, that was very little. because the evil that was going on over there was supposed to be better. I don't know. But anyhow, what I'm saying is, in the grand scheme of things, it all is relevant. So for every story that I heard that was like that and mind-baffling, I can appreciate, because it led me to just wanting to know the truth. It led me to being misled for a while from the truth, so that I could grow up and do things that would keep me a little further away from who I really was, from knowing who I really was and still thinking that a God was outside of me. So then things started happening in my life, and it did not feel that stuff was true for me anymore. Like, it just couldn't be. I couldn't even be intellectually stimulated at all. And that's part of my, like, draw of anything that I'm attracted to, for real. There was just, like, there was no question they could answer, for real. And the answers that they did have didn't sit right in my body at all. Mm.